Okay, I want to welcome everybody to the first Hawaii Annual Code Challenge. And I really want to thank you all for coming out on a Saturday morning. You know, this is a great, great turnout. And I am just so impressed by the fact that, you know, we actually got a strong partner in the form of the state coming together. You know, the whole team from ETS came together to help pull this off. And the only way this is successful is you have a partnership between government and community. And to me, this is like a great first step. This is something that happened kind of, I can follow the trail, you know, that we sort of took over the course of the last 6 years. And I'm just really pleased that, you know, we've got the state to come together and do this state hackathon. So anyway, first off, I wanted to say thank you for all of you folks coming out on a Saturday morning and giving up your time to create some civic tech, do some innovation, do some brainstorming, collaborate, and I'm really hopeful for the things that are gonna come out as a result of this. Okay, so first off, I wanna introduce my partner in crime, Ryan Ozawa. You might recognize him because of his distinctive look. But of course, you know, we both have sort of a face for radio. But of course, the other thing I might want to add is that we do not dance in this kind of public. So anyway, so Ryan and I, we kind of are the partners in crime. We do Hawaii Public Radio, we do Hawaii News Now, and we both write for Civil Beat. So we're going to kind of do the MC honors here this morning. Now we have a whole slew of things happening today, and so we'll do some quick welcome remarks. We'll go through the pitches, and then there'll be some workshops in the afternoon. I want to give you some logistics because I think these are very important. Restrooms, if you haven't already figured it out the doors to the left, down the sort of hallway, and toward the elevator, you'll find the signs to the restrooms. And of course, if those of you who get parking validation, I think you should get to the front desk and make sure that you've got the parking validation. Wi-Fi, okay? So Wi-Fi is Aloha Tower Events, and the password is HACK. They didn't get the memo that it should be HACC, but it's HACK 2016. And if you're gonna use social media, please use the hashtag HACC. So hashtag HACC, and then we can see all the tweets that are coming out. And yeah, do the social media thing because we love, you know, getting out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Ryan, you want to say a few words?
Anything to avoid the dancing. Thank you, Burt. Great to be here. So just to continue the logistics, one thing that we're excited about, thanks to the help of our partners, this event is being live streamed. So all of these humiliating moments and glory moments for everyone else will be saved in perpetuity for everybody online. If you go to the official website at hacc.hawaii.gov, you'll be able to see the live stream there. And then that will take you to the YouTube channel where you can see all of these sessions saved, in particular, the pitches that are coming up. I did want to mention that refreshments and snacks will be available throughout the day. There will be pizzas, the official food of hackers, coming in the middle of the day around noon. So, of course, hopefully you're looking forward to that. And there is a convenience store here at this beautiful campus of Hawaii Pacific University, which I was even able to tour with my daughter earlier this year, toward the front, Palama Mini Market. So check that out as well for some goodies. And we want to say that check-ins for teams that form, because this is a month-long event, are coming up. So between September 3rd and the 17th, you can go to the Manoa Innovation Center between 10 and 1, so around the midday period, for some check-in and for some hands-on help if you require it. But there's going to be an opportunity to participate throughout the month. Before we get to our VIPs, I think, Burt, some additional thoughts about our program today?
You know, we're going to have a couple of very important people come up and say a few words about, you know, this whole event and perhaps give you a little insight as to how it kind of evolved. So first, I want to bring up, and he told me to say this, he's the most handsome CIO of any state. And he is definitely that. So I want to have you all give a warm welcome to Todd Nacapuy.
Burt likes it when I tease him about his dance moves, that's why. So welcome. Thank you for attending our first annual Code Challenge. We're grateful that the coding community has come out and the dev community has come out to support this. We really think that this is a great opportunity for civic engagement. And for those of you who are not coders or developers, there's going to be opportunities for you too to join some of these teams and really engage in coming up with some solutions to solve a lot of our government problems. I'd like to first thank our team that put this together, both the state side and our partners. So really my organization, Enterprise Technology Services, we had about 15 people volunteer to do this, and a lot of other state agency volunteers come out today. So let's put our hands together and thank all of our volunteers for doing that. Thank you guys. Another big mahalo I'd like to shout out to our TIP program. TIP stands for our Transformation Internship Program that we run every summer. So this is a group of college kids that come from all over the U.S. to come down and that live in Hawaii and that want to, see what working for government IT really is like. So if you're a TIP intern, raise your hand. Where are you guys at? They're all in the back. Thanks, guys. They're the ones that put a lot of this together. So thank you, guys. Thank you. There's a lot that went into this, and I want to make sure that we all know some of the dates that are coming up. Today, again, there's going to be a full agenda. We're packed here, for a lot of team building, a lot of different things that will happen throughout the day. So if you can stay, please try to stay. And this is the date that all of you need to mark on your calendar, September 24th. Okay, so that's the judging day. So for those teams that form and those people that are participating, September 24th is going to be the day that we judge. Okay, without further ado, I'd like to introduce or bring up Governor David Ige, who was sworn in as the 8th governor of the state of Hawaii on December 1st, 2014. As a successful electrical engineer and project manager with 34 years of experience in both IT and telecommunications, he knows IT. He really knows technology, let me tell you. So please put your hands together in welcoming Governor David Ige.
Aloha. Thank you all for coming out on this Saturday for the very first annual Code Challenge, Hawaii Code Challenge. This whole idea for this hackathon really started about 2 months ago when Todd and I attended another hackathon, and we've just talked about how great it would be to have this opportunity. I am committed to creating a better, more robust development community in Hawaii. I really believe that it is essential to the well-being of our community and our economy going forward. And what better way than to lead by example? And that's really what this is about. Todd, I had charged Todd when he first accepted the job to make working IT in the state of Hawaii the best IT job in the state. So this is kind of an opportunity for us to kind of fish you hackers in and get you interested in the wide range of challenges, not problems, challenges that state of Hawaii encompasses each and every day. We're committed to make a difference for the people of Hawaii every day. And I do know that one of the best tools that we have on the government side is really technology, to be able to figure out how we can make lives easier for our community. And I think from the state's perspective, we all know that online access means that any citizen throughout the state would have access to whatever services, solutions, and challenges we can tackle in this environment. So, I'm disappointed that I couldn't come dressed as a hacker today because I was informed that as governor I'm no longer allowed to do that. But I wish that I had my jeans and t-shirts, or shorts actually, and t-shirt on so I could be a part of what you are doing. But thank you for bringing your energy and enthusiasm to this very first hackathon. And I just want you to know that whether we have one next year or not is really going to be dependent on each and every one of you and how engaged you can be to really help us move forward in a way that I think allows us to deliver better services to our community. I just wanted to thank everyone involved with putting this hackathon together. I wanted to first start with Enterprise Technology Services, Todd and his crew. You know, when we first talked about this a couple months ago, I was thinking probably next year would be the first one, but obviously we're in internet speed, right? So 2 months later, we're here at this hackathon. I just wanted to thank everyone at ETS, the interns, the employees, for really putting this together in internet speed so that we're here today. I just wanted to also thank all the departments for really thinking about what challenges you face and more importantly, what we can invite the community to be a part of helping us find a solution. So really, that's what this hackathon is about. It's really engaging, allowing government professionals who really face the challenges of serving our community every day and all of you solution creators to really begin the dialogue and engagement to help us deliver better services. So thank you all for being here. I wish you a great and productive month. We did know that doing it in 24 hours probably wouldn't get us as far as we would want, and that's the brainstorm for the extended period of time. But so thank you very much. I really hope that you have a grand time and that I do know that we will find solutions for some of the challenges we have in the next 4 weeks. Mahalo and aloha.
Thanks, Governor. You know, so to make this a success, it's really going to depend on all of you. And so what will start to proceed during the course of the day is that we are going to invite departments that have braved this opportunity to present some of the challenges that they face. But the thing that's going to be the real finesse of this event is going to be the organic nature of how teams start to kind of coalesce around those challenges. So we're going to want to encourage sort of the information transfer with some of the subject matter experts that are going to be pitching up here. We'll kind of explain how that's going to work a little later on. But you know, again, I wanted to point out that really the success of this is going to depend on the teams. The success of this is going to depend on the prototypes that get developed. And really what's going to make this happen for 2017, and I'm all for having it happen in 2017. In fact, I was already lobbying for like the date of the 2017 event. We might have that, you know, at the judging day. But what we are looking for is that we want to see some of these prototypes actually go to market. And how can we help those prototypes go to market? Because when we get to 2017, we want to point to those and say, these are some examples of what could be done if you have government and the community coming together and working together to co-create some of these solutions. So that's the objective. And so that's the plan. And if we can get to that plan, guarantee it's going to happen in 2017 and maybe even beyond. Now, I do want to recognize a couple of VIPs here. Garret Yoshimi, he's one of our judges. He was actually one of the guys that kind of brainstormed this idea and did a little whisper and made it happen with the Gov. So that's cool. And Garret, do you want to come up and say a few words?
Thanks, Burt. Good morning, everybody. Glad to see so many smiling faces here. I was actually, when I walked in this morning, I was telling a couple of the staff guys, this is really great. I heard you guys had over 200 people signed up, and he immediately corrected me and said there were 336 signed up as of early this morning. So fantastic, fantastic turnout. I'm actually really excited. I saw some of my friends and also some of the guys that work for me in the audience today, so super cool. I've kind of groused over the last several hackathon events. I'm seeing none of my staff or none of the students that worked for us in those events. So I'm actually super jazzed to see them participating in the event here with the rest of you guys around the room. So look forward to it. I think it's going to be a great, exciting month of activities. We're very excited to see what some of the outcomes look like. And hopefully we can actually get to maybe not only productive outcomes, but maybe also some commercialization of stuff that comes out of the event and drive forward some of the business and innovation opportunities that you guys can bring to the table. Really looking forward to it. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Garret. And I might have failed to mention that he is a CIO over at the University of Hawaii. And of course, he is as handsome as Todd Nacapuy is. So, you know, he seems to run like in all the CIO positions. I do want to recognize Councilmember Carol Fukunaga. Carol, thanks for coming to this event. Carol has always been very supportive of these community events. And, you know, she was involved with one of the things that we did a while back called the Icon Local, where we actually built some icons to help service the homeless service providers. This was a couple of years ago. So thanks, Carol. I know I invited Senator Wakai, but I don't think Senator Wakai is here. He might be four-wheel driving someplace on some remote island or something somewhere. Now, before Ryan.
Yes.
You're looking kind of lonely back there.
Thank you, Burt.
Can you say a few words about some of our sponsors?
Absolutely. Of course, this event wouldn't be possible without the support of many groups and organizations. We want to recognize, and you will meet and see them throughout the day. For example, we want to thank Dev League. They, of course, are Hawaii's preeminent coding boot camp. In fact, my company, Hawaii Information Service, hired one of their graduates just a couple of months ago. She's doing fantastic at our tech company. We want to thank the Hawaii Technology Development Corporation, the HTDC, for their support and promotion of this event. They do Wetware Wednesday. They're always a stalwart and a really great connector in this community for technology. We want to thank Sultan Ventures, that includes Tariq and Omar, of course, and Mele, for providing reverse pitch sessions leading up to this event and for being sponsors of this event. Our platinum sponsors, Hawaiian Electric Companies, Verizon Wireless, Kaiser Permanente, and KPMG, who, in the back there. We want to thank our gold sponsors. That's eWorld, Data House, Socrata, Unisys, and Uber, with the really great limited edition Hawaii Aloha shirt back there on Tommy. We appreciate our bronze sponsors, Hawaiian Telecom and DR Fortress, and we appreciate our partners, and again, who helped to plan this event and those who are going to be working on the training sessions this afternoon. So without further ado, can we all put our hands together first for our sponsors and partners? And now to the meat of the morning, the pitches from the departments who can use your help. Burt.